Hello, hello, hello. What's happening? What's good? How y'all doing out there? What's up, everybody? My name is Art Richardson. I'm the Director of Culture and Climate at Milestone Democratic School. For a long time, I've been all about the arts and youth advocacy, you know what I mean, social justice, doing everything I can to make the community a better place. I'm really excited about this project at Milestone Democratic School. We put together a project where the youth worked on a mural, and we found an amazing artist to help direct it and make it official. Her name is Simone Lawrence, which you will meet. You will also meet the wonderful students of Milestone Democratic School, and we created a masterpiece.
Hey y'all, my name's Simone Lawrence, fellow artist. I work in Madison doing freelance art, and I've been painting since a young child. I've grown to love mural art as I've volunteered around the city, particularly with Dane Arts Mural Arts. I'm gonna plug them because they're so awesome. They got me invested in muraling, and then I've sort of started doing some mural work on my own. I also do commissions around town, and most of my mural work and commission painting typically has to do with racial justice and fighting the system and incorporating a lot of the systemic issues that America's dealing with and that my Black and brown youth are dealing with. When I do mural work, I definitely feel passionate about working with youth and incorporating youth into my projects, whether it's working directly beside them or incorporating youth into my pieces. I feel like sometimes it's easier to just use the thing to paint from instead of pouring it out because we waste a lot of paint that way. Keep your brush, keep like a little bit of paint on the brush. You don't need a whole lot because it's going to smear and run. This is going to be our gloss coating, so we don't use this until the very end. And that's it.
I'm Isaac. I go by he, him, and they, them pronouns. I am a senior at Milestone Democratic School. Art originally came to us about the mural project and got a few students to start the mural, and it was going to be about the values of the school. And so I chose to do disability because I am disabled. And originally I was going to do plants, like the first thing I started drawing was a sunflower.
The only thing that is mine is the sunflower, so unless we're doing like backgrounds too,
Sure,
like I can use any background.
So anything you'd like to touch, honestly. I think it's collaborative work, so if we paint, you don't have to paint your own piece, you know what I mean?
Can I do like the lime green thing?
Absolutely. That's this color here.
Sunflower represents invisible disabilities because I have an invisible disability. And after that I was looking into other plants, but then I wanted to do people. At first I wasn't so sure just because I thought everyone else was going to do people. But then after like hours of researching different people, I found a few different people who I just like fell in love with because of how much advocacy they did, a couple of which it isn't just disability advocacy, but like civil rights and humanitarian issues.
I'm Elliot. I'm in the 12th grade and I go to Milestone Democratic Charter School and I use whatever pronouns. Art reached out to me to do the mural project and we each got a specific section that spoke to us. I got the immigration section and I researched different organizations that provided resources to people that were migrating from different countries and trying to integrate into American culture. I feel like I'm going to do a bad job because I'm being recorded. The organizations that I looked into were the UCC Milwaukee, the United Community Center, and Annunciation House, and they help migrants and houseless individuals and children learning English, and yeah.
My name is Iris Mallory Dodd. My pronouns are she, they. I'm a freshman and I go to Milestone Democratic School. I never really took any classes. I pretty much taught myself. Once I started watching anime when I was young, I really liked the style and I wanted to learn how to draw it, but soon it developed into my own art style. And my inspirations, I have a few people who I've seen on Instagram who really inspire how I color my style, and like they've helped me find out some strategies that work well for my art. So yeah, I think art can be used as an expression for who we all are and the emotions we convey and our identities. And I think it's like a really creative way to express that, because not everything you are can be expressed through words. So sometimes it's best to like use art and media to show who you are.
My name is Tara Wahami. My pronouns are she, her, they, and occasionally something else whenever I feel like it. Oh yeah, I'm like either sophomore or junior. I go to Milestone Democratic because it gives a sense of freedom and just like free will in general, and towards creativity and personality. It can really help express yourself, like help you express yourself. It is a form of expression and it's usually free of judgment. Arthur. He's a friend of my family's, and he was very passionate about me joining this project and proceeded to pester me until I joined and participated.
My name is Cameron. My pronouns are she, her. I go to Milestone Democratic, and I'm a freshman. I think that the mural is representing a lot of people in the school identity and background. For me, it's the butterflies that are being made on the mural, which one student said is a representation of immigration. My father was an immigrant, an illegal immigrant, so to me that represents my background. Art is important in schools because it can be used to express one's creativity and emotions, or just them.
For people who don't go to protests, for people who haven't, sort of walked the walk of systemic change, I think art is a first step to creating change. Art is a first step to getting people to think about what's going on. And so that has carried me through in my artistic career, particularly as I've learned about systems and racial justice and particularly LGBTQ justice, two issues that are of importance to me and that have significantly impacted the way that I walk through the world, particularly through my 20s and my time in Madison. And so my art has transitioned into promoting a lot of these deep issues and getting people to reflect on them.
My inspiration for this mural was the OG design team at Milestone Democratic School and Sean Anderson. They worked tirelessly in making this school a possibility. And so I just felt like, the mural had to be a representation of what we stand for, our worldview, our values at Milestone. And art makes everything better. Like, culture makes everything better. And you can't really separate culture from spirituality. So the mural that you're gonna see is pretty much symbolic of our worldview and our values and the hard work and dedication it takes to create a school, not just any school, but a school that has youth at the center of their education. We are a teacher-powered school. We are a community learning center, and we really want an opportunity for young people to have a different learning experience than what the traditional schools offer. My name is Art. It's a pleasure. One love.
My name is Alan Stefano Oviedo. A lot of people mostly know me by Stefano. And I work at Milestone as a facilities manager, health and wellness coordinator, and I'm one out of 3 design team facilitators. And my time on the design team was fun, knowledgeable. We traveled, we learned a lot, we also saw a lot. One of my favorite things that we did at the design team is mostly travel to new schools, new environments. We went to Harvard at one point, which was really an interesting point in my life, and like never been on a plane. It was just like a fun experience with the all design team. One school we went to in Milwaukee, it was a really good school, and it was along the lines that we were trying to do and figure out. But throughout the design team, spending 2 years plus with a group of like 8 people that were all people of color was honestly cool to see everyone's way, life, experiences, way of thinking, and it kind of like brought up all of us together. So we can make this school happen, have like different voices, different views. When I first found out that Milestone School was gonna open, I felt very accomplished. 2 years being design team, volunteering is not easy for anybody if you have other things to do. But I just felt very congratulations to myself and congratulations to everyone that worked so hard to get this thing running, to get a building. I remember when we went to look for buildings, and that was just like a moment of itself, like this is really happening. So that's how I really felt. Since Milestone has been open for as long as I can remember right now, it's honestly working here is like dream come true because I've always wanted to be in the field of education just from my experiences in the past. And working here, seeing students here, seeing actually people curate and do what the school is meant to be just brings like a warmth to my heart. And just being able to work here, honestly, being able to be around these students, be around these different individuals that have different experiences, different everything, and try to teach them a way for them to be heard. One thing I like about the mural, I don't remember when we talked about this, but when we first had the design team and we were planning everything out, the biggest thing we had was about a mural, and that's because one of our trips, we went to this school in Milwaukee that had a mural right in the beginning of the doorway, and it just gave this energy of presence, community, and we wanted that same replication. And the fact that the mural is now being worked on and actually happening, I can't stop staring at it because it's something that I, in my whole group, wanted from the beginning, and seeing it being done, being worked on, is like an incredible moment to like take my breath away pretty much. Just seeing that is something.
Isaiah Wilkening. I am 18. I go by he, him, and they, them pronouns, and I am a student at Milestone Democratic School. So today's day 2, and I decided to use the black paint and finish the writing on like the end of the mural on the right side. And so I did the lettering, which I think is like ice or something. Then after that I moved on to the monarch butterfly wings because it was also black and it was like directly in front of it. And so I basically did that the entire time. And I really enjoyed it just because painting for me is like really calming and like tranquil, and like it just puts me in like a happy place of like not having any thoughts and just like focusing on line work, like trying to get the straight lines and like make sure everything looks right and like lines up right.
My name is Iris Mallory Dodd. I'm 14. I go by she, they pronouns, and I go to Milestone Democratic School. I've experienced paint and progress on the mural. I can't wait to see the finished product.
The original design team really wanted to have a mural to like represent Milestone and have something that when you first walk in you see and like calls your attention to. And like the walls in this school are pretty barren unless people put stuff up on it. So like at times it can feel kind of like, I'm trying to think of English, not good or like somber, I guess. And so like the mural there definitely will help boost people's spirits. But then also like if you're walking around like the hallways, even just like going to the bathroom, you have to pass it. So it like makes you feel emotions, and like especially if you've worked on it, or like even just like contemplating what it means in your head, it is very beneficial for like everyone, just because like artwork is soul work.
I started on the pride flags, so yeah, because that was my part that I came up with for the mural. The idea just kind of came to me, like pride flags with drips to show like fluidity and identity and stuff.
I feel like it's just something that like everyone at the school relates to in some way or another, and like especially students this year seeing it like as it's happening. Like a lot of people are like, whoa, like that looks cool, or like I'm not expecting that. And so it's very interesting to like see everyone's reactions, and like I'm really excited for next year, and especially when it's done, for like the way that everyone like view it, and then also like what students in the future say about it, especially since it's going to be something that like you first walk in and see. And like so far the only thing that really describes our values as a school is like posters, which if you're like me and don't like reading, or if you're dyslexic like me, I don't read that. So it's like very nice to have like an art form that shows it in like a very beautiful way. And like even if you don't know what the values are in the school, it's still really nice to see like seeing all these things that are for so many marginalized groups of people. I feel like is really welcoming and like accepting, and it shows like what type of space this school is, and that like literally whoever you are, like this is a very loving and like accepting place.
I hope it'll be powerful and show people what the values of our school are, and that we're supportive of all different kinds of people, and that all different kinds of people are welcome here.
All right, welcome to day 2. We're back at it here at Milestone Democratic School, making a whole lot of progress. From a viewer's eye, it might look like we're 50% done because we've been putting a whole lot of color on the wall, but now is when things actually kind of get difficult because we need to go back and fine tune a lot of stuff. It looks great because I think people can see now what the imagery is supposed to be, but this is where we're gonna need a lot of dedication and a lot of energy to sort of fine tune and shade and make all the lines straight and make it look pretty to whoever's walking into that building. So we probably have a few more days that are expected, and I'm hoping that these kids can sort of power through. So far they've been putting in great effort, and they have been lasting the whole day. You know, I expect teens sometimes to sort of get tired and to wonk out, but they've been like painting for hours, which is really great, and I feel like it's built some community around the school a lot. We've gotten a lot of compliments from people passing by, and so I'm excited. I'm excited to keep going, and I'm excited every time I walk in and get to paint with them.
What's up, everybody? My name is Art. I'm the Director of Culture and Climate here at Milestone Democratic School. We are day 2 on working on the mural. Simone is here. Simone Lawrence doing her thing. Amazing artist. Definitely like a super blessing to have such an amazing artist directing this project, curating it, making it happen, working with the youth on the mural. The youth are doing an amazing job. Coming together real well. I'm super excited. The interview from Stefano and Isaac, Simone and Iris today, super on point. I feel all the hard work and the unnecessary worrying, everything is like falling into place. Everything is in divine order, and the energy in the building is probably like at its apex, the highest it's been all year. You know, it's like sometimes I question like what I'm doing when it comes to like music, art, culture, history, and everything that I believe in. Today was like evidence that I'm on the right path. So I'm happy, like it's hard for me to be happy. So today I feel really good, I feel really proud. Like I did not know, this is a fact, this is real truth, like how everything comes together. When the design team were conceptualizing the school and saying they wanted a mural. Today, I'm just finding out that that was something that they wanted. And so when I was like, we need a mural in the building, that was just the spirit, the energy, everything coming together. I did not know this was a part of the vision of the design team. And so to hear Stefano confirm me being in tune with the universe and how things are supposed to be, I feel really good. I feel really good about everything that's happening.
All right, we did it, y'all. A month later, and we're here. The mural came out fabulously. It's absolutely beautiful. Definitely very colorful, brings a whole lot of energy into the building. So many compliments we've already gotten from folks who have walked in, including parents and teachers and staff. It was an arduous journey. You know, we had a few students drop off, and we had a few who were fully committed and made it to the end. Given their best effort and best foot forward, and we got it done. I'm very proud of what the students were able to accomplish here, very proud of what I was able to contribute, and I know that this will be a lasting legacy for the school and for all of us.
To see everything come together is like beautiful. I hope in the future we can continue it like a little bit towards the left to the next little like border section of wall. But as of currently, I think it's fabulous.
Well, first off, I'm going to say thank you for Art Richardson for making this possible, for organizing this wall and everything of that. This wall is dedicated to the original design team, which is Stefano Oviedo, Jerry Mayo, Racheli Rios, David Capel, Malik McDonald, Roland Powell, Alex Ryland, Turndale Dobbs, Mariah Justice, and Sean Anderson.